past 2 months, it has been in my notes, my tasks, my to-do list to complete this letter to you from me. Black Princess, if there is anything you need to understand, it is that you have always been loved. You have always been cared for. You have always been misunderstood. Black Princess, at the time that I am reaching out to you, I know that you have gone through many challenges, but you faced them. Let us put a date and a time to one of your many challenges, one of your first of many as an adult. The summer of 1989, when you found yourself with child and decided that you were still going to go to college. You were going to get through that first semester and see what came next. You told people, I'm going to do this, even though they said you couldn't. Even though your friends said your life is technically over because you are 18 and having a baby. Let us look at the fall of 1989, fully pregnant, due in about a month or two. Black Princess, you were challenged by your coworker, you doing student work study. You were challenged by your coworker to stop telling your story. Stop telling the people about being pregnant and young and the things that you had to face, and stop telling that story. Although you wrote it well, stop telling the story. Black Princess, you were not deterred. But let us fast forward to the time where being without covering was a challenge. And what I mean is having money, having more resources in order to take care of you and your child. You did the best that you could. You even wanted to do some things that were beyond you, not for you. And although it would be a few years later when you discovered that God was protecting you, there were people that said, no, I'm not going to teach you how to do that because that's not for you to do. You found yourself wanting to do what everyone else did. You found yourself wanting to hustle. You will be in your 40s when you decide that hustling is not your thing. You hate the word hustle. Black Princess, when you realized who you were, you tried so hard to hang on to the thoughts and emotions and the, can we say, tenacity of that 18-year-old girl in 1989. But by 1994, 1996, you had lost that person. You tried to hang on to the threads of who she was because that was the Black Princess. And for some reason, you fell into the box of the lady in waiting. Can I tell you, your time will come over and over, but you will have to face the lady in waiting as well as the Black Princess, and someone has to win. Young lady, you have been challenged your entire life. Children out of wedlock, a marriage that has failed, you obtained your education, You helped people. You started a business. You became a published author. You are waiting on your time now. You are waiting for people to see you for who you are. But something you discovered just today, I'm watching you, Black Princess, take back control of your title and walk in the authority of who you are, because you're no longer the lady in waiting. That ended in April of 2013. The lady in waiting ended when you decided that enough was enough and you are finished playing second. It took you a while to fully let the lady in waiting go. But today you discovered why you are who you are. I'm calling you the Black Princess because you, at this stage, do not realize where you are going. And I am sharing with you where you are going because right now, Black Princess, you are looking at the piece of jewelry that you love, the piece of jewelry that gives people the understanding of who you are, the piece of jewelry that you have purchased a second time because someone stole the first one. You are looking at the necklace that calls out to you, Black Princess. And you are saying, never again will someone take this from me because this is who I am. You're looking at this again because you're saying to yourself, I'm not a queen yet. But when I do become a queen, I will be ready. So, Black Princess, I want you to understand that at the position that you are in, this is why I'm sharing this with you. This is why I'm writing this letter to you, because you're going to face some more challenges. You're going to become the lady in waiting because you allowed yourself to be boxed in as such. Do not be afraid. Allow it to happen because you have to learn from it. You will have to understand that regardless of having the children out of wedlock, regardless of a failed marriage, yes, you're going to have to go through a failed marriage. Regardless of all those things, regardless of people treating you wrongly, losing a relationship with your mother, and inadvertently losing a relationship with your father before he passes away, you have to understand you have to go through these things in order to learn and develop who you are. You do not become queen when you are married to a king. You misunderstood that in the place that you're in right now. You become a queen when you realize where you are in the hierarchy, where you are as a royal priesthood, because, Black Princess, you will have to go through things that God has set forth. And when He calls you out, you will be ready. Will it be easy? No, it will not. Will you have to face more challenges? Yes, you will. Will you have to give the people the benefit of the doubt, even though you will be hurt in all royal authority that you walk in? Yes, yes, you will. But, Black Princess, understand this. No matter what, you are a child of God. You are exactly whom God has made you to be and called you to be. How do I know this? Because, Black Princess, I am you, and we